And that looks like it's running. Yes, ma'am. Now let's hold on. Okay, I'm waiting for Twitch to catch up with the broadcast now. Oh, it says it's excellent. Thank you. See, now you're typing. We're live. We are live.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so let me get on with the intro. Hi, everybody. This is Kirthag. Wait, let me wave. There. Hi, everybody in TV land. This is Kirthag with Rhiannon, and we are streaming live Shroud of the Avatar, Release 7. And now my cat makes noise. Anyway, this is Shroud of the Avatar Release 7 with a whole bunch of features that we're going to bring to light for everybody, including housing permissions, how it kind of works to begin with. Sorry, my cat has decided to make noise. We've already played around with my house here in Braemar, and some of the things that we're going to do right now to kick off is we're going to go to Rhiannon's house. Yay!
We're going to try to.
We're going to attempt this. There's some commands that help you travel quickly through the realms. Number 1 is getting to your house. Anybody who plays UO, you know how important it is to get to your house ASAP. Sorry, there's a plane going overhead. Oh, there, she just popped away.
Yep. What I did is I just did a / and the word home, and it's supposed to be taking me home. We'll see if it does.
Now, Rhiannon is playing on a laptop, and it's not one of the most powerful laptops, but it's enough to get her by.
She's being generous.
So, give us some rudimentary specs on your laptop, Rhiannon.
Oh my gosh, let's put it this way. It just says Protege. It's a Toshiba Protege R705. I think it's about maybe 5 years old, but it's hardly used. But I don't even have any idea. It's got Windows 7. I have no idea how much RAM it has at all.
Okay, so it's a non-upgraded laptop. It's basically something out of the box with Windows 7 on it, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's not very powerful, and I wish I should have looked all that up. But I can play the game on it, so we know we can go pretty low end
Okay.
and still moderately. Oops, I'm running again. Man, when you what I just did is I went home and it took me home, and then it made me run again. So I had to make me walk because I hate running.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I'm running an Alienware i3, blah, blah, blah. I do know for a fact I have 6 gigs of RAM, and I'm threading my RAM, and I'm using a board video card, so I don't have anything special for my video, and as you can see, it looks pretty lovely. So what we're going to do, you know, I'm actually the better of the team, which is why we decided Rhiannon would go first, and then she'll try to pull me to her house.
I'm the better of the team.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of these days we're going to crowdfund Rhiannon to get her a really nice computer.
I need to do that. Okay, remind me again. Now we need to you do it. Tell me again what we do to pull someone.
Okay. The command is to pull a party member to your location. We realized there's 2 of them. And since we're the only 2 people in the party, you can see up here in the upper left. Yeah, that's left. There's only myself and Rhiannon in the party. So she's going to summon the party to her, and the command is /summon party. So you type that in your box, and you should be able to just pull me.
Failed.
Really? Do I need to make you leader?
Summon failed for party, character name not found.
No, you don't. You just put slash summon party. That's it. No name.
Summon space
No
party,
space.
right?
No
Oh,
space.
space. Oh, okay, that's why. It said we can't find somebody named Party.
Oh.
Luckily, there was nobody named Party. They show up at my house. Okay, here we go.
Whoa. Okay. As you notice, it's like my screen went boop, and now I'm loading the scene, which means I'm jumping over to Rhiannon's instance at her home.
And she had no option to not come.
Yeah. So if I was in the middle of a fight with somebody, or, well, not somebody yet, but, or decoing, and I was in the middle of trying to place something and tweak it like how I can, I'd be really upset right now.
And it seems
Just,
like anybody can do it, and that's in your party can pull you to them.
yep, no warning. Although it would, whoa!
Okay, I stepped out of the way, but you still landed right on top of me again. So it's wherever you're standing at. It's right there. You're right. That's right where I was standing. So.
Well, I'm actually in the stairs.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, I was kind of up your skirt. That was weird.
That's weird. That's creepy. Okay.
There we go. Okay. Hey, look, you're in Hawaii, girl.
Yeah, see, wait. Something is wrong. See, real palm trees? I thought it was real pretty. That's why I snarfed this one up. I thought, hey, I like this.
Hey, this is pretty nice. I like this.
I don't know what that, yeah, that's what I may end up with. I don't know.
Somebody put a
And
little
I like
cast.
the water sound.
Oh, I have all my sound down off basically
Oh, that's
right
right. You have
now.
it off. Yeah, you get a kind of a soft wave type sound.
Let me see if I can turn this up. Wait a minute. All right, that's maximum. Oh, let me check something here for a minute.
Type sound.
Let me see if I can turn it. Yeah. So I am streaming audio. We had a problem once when we were streaming and I forgot to make sure audio was on. So we had about, 45 minutes of silent movie?
Oh, yeah, it was great. That's why I said, I can make sure. Okay, I have now made you a friend, a guest of my house, and I'm going to raise the permissions.
Okay. Note to the devs, there's no option to accept this. So I know in Ultima Online, people are alerted that they're being made owner or co-owner of a home, and they actually have the option to decline that privilege. So, we need to look at some of those things, maybe the mechanics a little bit. First of all, with the party pool, it's like, hey, I'm not ready. And second, with being made or given permissions on somebody else's home, we might want to be made aware of that.
Yeah, I just made her a trustee of my house, and she's unaware of that. She can actually, do all kinds of things with that permission level.
So here, let me double click now on the house stones, and it says, this village, for people who can't see my screen, this water village lot is claimed by Rhiannon Stratix, and you have trustee permissions for this plot. So then I can click on permissions and I can see what I can do. So access to the houses have not been implemented yet. As you can see here on the screen, the access area is gray, but access levels, in other words, housing permissions, when you own a home and what people can do once they get into your home, is dictated by this cute little list over here. You can have guests, kindred. All right, guest is just able to enter the lot and look around. Okay. Kindred are able to add decor items, remove them, or modify anything that's on the lot, including what is in the chest. And this is important, people. If you're going to make anyone kindred so far during the release, kindred to your home, and you have stuff in your chest that you don't want anybody else messing with, don't do it. And then, of course, trustee level is like co-ownership. I can do anything with this house whatsoever. But I'm not going to.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It took me all afternoon to get this house with this computer.
Oh, there's somebody else with a little house over here. And actually, isn't this the one? I think this is the one I'm going to be giving to you.
I'm hoping so because I kind of like the layout inside and kind of come and check it out. It's pretty cool.
Cute little gate.
Yeah.
So what I've been told is we should be able to put like locked doors and gates and stuff. I don't think they've done that yet.
There's something about this too that I want you to make note of that I didn't care for. When you're outside and the door is completely open like it is right now, you can't see the door. Actually, it's just an aesthetic thing to me. However you say that word.
Aesthetic.
Yeah. If you turn around and look, if you're standing straight looking at the open door, you can't see where the door is. I just happen to know it's on the left-hand side, and so when I put my cursor there, it changes color so I know I can affect the door. But it's impossible to see it.
Well, you got to change your angle.
Thank you. Thank you for I'm making a point. Gosh,
I
this is
see.
why we haven't done this for a while because she's a pain in the you know what.
Please don't. They still have not made the slap emote yet, okay?
Yeah, they are going to. I read they were going to. Now I wanted to point out I love looking at these portholes at the water. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, that is cool.
And so
And you
you can
can zoom the view. Well, isn't there a way to get first person?
not to my knowledge. Let me see. Nope, you can just see the back of your own neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad.
I think they are going to make a first person mode,
I
but
hope so because that's how I like to play the most. That's the most immersive to me. This is not a very big house. It's only got these little, two little rooms and one little roomette.
like yeah. Still, this is like really, really cool. I can see having vendors here.
I think it's just the neatest little place. And I like it that I really like it that they added for this pre-alpha test, the candles and lighting inside the houses.
Yeah. I think that was really one of my biggest complaints in the last couple of releases. You know, I've been playing around with that rustic house and I couldn't put anything in the hearth. I wanted to put, a brazier or some sort of light source in there. You know, it only makes sense. You have a hearth, you want to put a fire in it. And I couldn't do that. It was irritating me to no end. So I like the idea that they put static lighting. And they did mention that, in final or public release, they're going to include the lighting, but we're going to be able to move them later.
Oh, good.
So yeah, that's like really cool. This is
Right.
cool. I could almost look out the window and see a whale jumping out there.
Yeah. Did you see it? Yeah, I do like this little spot. I love the island feel because I don't live on an island, and it's I don't know, just something about it that I like. I like the rustic type feel to it, and I love the water. So this may be one of my spots. I'm not sure.
What island is this?
This is Port Marin. Marin. If you look at the top, do you have the new thing? What do they call it?
Oh, the map thing
The
there.
map thing. Yeah, there you go. That tells
Yeah,
you where you are.
you have to hit the letter M and it'll pop up, and basically it's a compass.
Yes.
That's like in other games, they have the little compass up there and it says Port Mirren. Okay.
Tells you where you're at. I personally need that at all times.
That's like, what city am I in now?
Yeah, because I'm constantly lost and it's like, where the heck? So I need it. So I'm glad that they have it as a toggle, so those that don't want it or need it don't have to deal with it. So, excuse me.
So I'm just gonna walk around here and see what this is like. Wow, this is like so cool. You can go fishing off your bag.
Yes,
Wow.
and so I actually got a fishing pole by mistake somehow today. And that's my weapon, so if I needed to, I wonder if we could, I don't think you can fish yet, right?
I don't know, I haven't tried.
Well,
I think they would do something like other MMOs where you would see a little like fish jumping out of the water and that would be a fishing spot. I don't think it's going to be all over the place like how it is in Ultima Online. But I think for instance, Elder Scrolls Online, you know, if you would probably see like a swirling whirlpool with fish jumping out of it, that's a fishing spot. I think they're going to do that. I would expect them to anyway. Look out, fisherwoman on the loose.
What I did, by the way, I found out my fishing rod is actually my weapon. And I'm not sure how that happened because I think I also have an axe in my bag. But when I toggle to be in fight mode, my fishing rod comes out.
If you open up your paper doll, your avatar, I forget how to do that.
Yeah, it's hit the letter C.
Oh, okay. C for character. Ta-da! Okay. Your weapon, like I have a battle spear.
I have all these things. I just think it's funny to have a fishing pole as a weapon. And I didn't choose that. It was a mistake. It's like it chose it from random out of my bag. The first time I healed myself, it just picked the first thing out of my bag. And it just happened to be a fishing pole.
I don't even have that in here.
What?
I haven't even looked inside.
I know my bag is a nightmare. I thought about that when you said that. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm so disorganized. Everything is a mess.
Yes, everything is a mess. I mean, we get prior to early releases, we actually do get starter equipment. And I think it's really cool that, like, I'm a founder, so they have me in founder's garb. And Rhiannon is a benefactor, and they put her in benefactor's garb, right? No, you're a founder too, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a founder, and I'm just changing clothes and stuff. I started off with one. I've kind of played around with it, but I have to get a dress because that's what I need.
Oh, yeah, you need a dress. I know where there's a dress.
You do? What
We
color?
need to go back to Braemar. I think it's the red dress.
Oh my gosh, red. We got to do red. I'm looking for a weapon to stick. Is there any swords? Oh, here we go.
No, we need to go make them or find them or...
Okay, well, I'll put something in there just in case something attacks us on the way. Okay, let me see. Look at this. Ha! Do I look vicious?
Okay, Reaper.
Okay.
One thing I will note, and probably people who are going to be watching the saved video later, the lighting is not quite right. Rhiannon is very dark. I'm even darker, and they did make a note in the release notes that the lighting is going to be a little bit on the dark or not quite tweaked side. They are still working on the ambient lighting, lighting on the characters themselves, and lighting within the homes and the houses, the buildings. So, wow, look at the water.
It's, you know, I imagine it looks really awesome on your computer.
That looks like so cool. I think I could just...
I saw a sunset here at the house earlier today. It was just spectacular.
Yeah, I was going in the overhead map. The water is moving like it really does move. That's what's tripping me out. I live in Hawaii. I grew up here in Hawaii, so I know what calm water looks like.
Yeah.
This is just like really, really good. I am impressed. And in the overhead map, it's really nice. I saw a sunrise in the overhead map, and I just had to sit there for...
Really?
Yes.
That's very cool.
Yeah, there was a sunrise, there was a sunset. The problem is, though, is you don't see the horizon line. All you see is like the lighting and the shadows moving on the, you know, the tree as the sun migrates over, and you see the shadows move under the tree. I thought I was impressed with that, you know, the overhead map. Well, let's go to Braemar. So I live in Braemar. So I'm going to go to my home.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I did, is I typed / in home. So now it's just, it's like a quick teleport to my house.
And I'm going to be doing nothing significant
Because I'm going to pull her.
You're going to zap me out of this world.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, the sync is taking a little bit longer because I am streaming. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta come over here. 1 second. I need to make a Facebook announcement. Ugh. Sorry. It's gonna sound like a deck of cards. Oh, is that the web address? I'm trying to I can't even remember my own web address. How sad is that? So let me just go copy it. Okay.
Oh, you're missing a pretty awesome sunset.
Oh, I'm watching it over here. Oh my goodness!
I'm on the ocean.
I'm watching it in Braemar as the sun sets behind the myriad of leaves and trees because I just love this little wooded hamlet. Wow. Just gotta say, wow. You see the mist coming up out of the cemetery? It's spooky, but it's awesome. Alright, Shroud of the Avatar. Pre-alpha. This is pre-alpha release 7. How do you spell amok? A-M-O? A-M-O-K?
See what I have to deal with, people.
And I'm the editor-in-chief. How pathetic is that?
Exactly.
No, I'm just... See, ever since they put color in the sunset, I'm in Braemar and I'm watching the sunset. It's really like going into salmon colors. It's nice.
Yep. It's all salmon-y here, too.
Oh, it's so pretty. I will wait until the sunset. Now we're getting purpley. Oh, there's the stars.
Yep.
I'm going to look up. Oh. Oh, when the birds fly by, that is just so nice.
Purple. So I gather we're having synchronized sunsets here.
Well, I think it's because you got to figure that this is like a really big planet. And there is a whole lot more landmass. We're actually everywhere that we've been for the release up to this point has been located on one island. Now, they made smaller islands off of our one island, but I saw a map somewhere and the mainland is huge. So, just letting everybody know. Now we've got the really dark indigo and cloud cover in Braemar, some small cloud cover in Braemar. And I have to say that in other games where they have night and day, this has got to be the best night sky I have seen in almost any other game I've played. It really is.
Don't forget to pull me over, and because it's going to take a while.
I know.
While you're amusing yourself.
While I'm trying to post and do all of the social stuff on Facebook.
I'm just standing here.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to summon. I'm just going to do your name so people can see, if you can see down at the bottom right of my screen. in the chat area. The command is /summon, and then the character that you want to summon to you, as long as they're a friend. Rhiannon Stratix.
Oh, I just popped out of existence.
Yep, and down there at my screen it says player Rhiannon Stratix has been summoned.
You guys are all empowering kind of cool things. So I'll run around and make friends with people and just
Just yank
summon
them. I can see how that would be griefing.
I can see how it could be a major problem if you just accept friends of anybody and you don't really know who they are.
Yeah, and there are people who do that. I mean, they so want to be social in a game, and so if somebody goes up to them and says, "Oh, let's be friends," and then starts grief summoning them, yeah, I can see how that'll make people mad.
So don't say we didn't warn you.
Yeah. That is your warning, people. Basically, and this is something you have to think back, and we kind of can't help it. Yep, there's Rhiannon popping up on me. Let me just move a little bit so.
I pop up on your screen before it does on my screen.
Yep.
So I am there now.
I have good ping, that's why. No, I'm not making fun. I'm not making light of your situation.
The whole fact that you just had to say that makes my point.
I'm in Hawaii.
Oh, thank you for making it so much better. I'm going to go ahead and sell your house.
Please
Since
don't.
I have permissions, can I give it away?
Please don't. I like this house. I want it here.
Don't be nice to me.
I know. 1 second. I have to make one more post. I have to do the social networking thing, people. Oh, God, fun it. I clicked wrong. Go over here. And I want to post as me and share.
While she's doing that, I want to mention that when she summoned me, it doesn't tell me on the screen that I'm being summoned, but after because I don't have the chat screen up all the time, but after I get summoned, the chat screen comes up and it says, "You've been summoned." Kind of after the fact.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about when I was when I was a kid.
This is all every parent's dream, is to have this feature.
Yeah. Well, believe me, right now, that summon would really be helpful.
If I did that, my house would suddenly be full of people, so not really good, maybe. Lots of people. Because if you summon your kids, then their spouses, and then their children, my house would be overflowed.
Oh yeah, I mean, we both come from large families, yes. So I'm the oldest of 7.
I would have like 15 people show up in my house all of a sudden, which would be okay if I was prepared. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. No
problem. I'm getting feedback from you. Let me just see. Okay, it's not as loud now.
I will not talk as loud.
Well, no, it's not you talking as loud. I was talking, and because you're on a laptop, you're not using a headset, your mic is picking up your speaker and feeding it back to me.
I am sorry.
That's okay. It just means I have to hear myself, and that freaks me out.
Well, if you need me to, we should talk about this ahead of time. I have a headset I could try to plug into this if you think it would make it sound better.
Do you want to try?
Yeah,
you can slap me later.
Yeah.
So while Rhiannon's getting her headset, I'm sorry. She's so gonna slap me someday when they make the emote. I know she is. And I'm shorter than her, so she can do it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. In the meantime, we have some emotes. There we go. Do an Irish jig. See, it even says jig. That's cute. So I think we're going to do a few hours today, and then tomorrow I will actually formally announce it via Stratix and everything, and I'll stream on Stratix itself, on the Stratix channel, and see if we can. Never used it before. Drivers are loading. Okay. So while Rhiannon loads her drivers on her laptop for her headset, so we don't wind up walking all over.
Okay, how's this? Is that any better, or am I still talking through my microphone?
I can't do it.
What?
I was gonna wait, and you were just gonna sit there. Hello.
You're so mean to me. I swear to God, if I ever see you, I'm gonna smack the holy crap out of you.
I missed you.
I can tell. So answer my question. Is this any better, or am I still? I can't tell if I'm talking through my microphone or not.
No, you're talking, and I can hear when I'm talking. I can hear myself.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Not as
don't
bad.
whatever.
Not as bad as before though.
I'm gonna check my settings. So you just try to behave yourself for a minute.
I'll dance again. There's all kinds of dances and emotes. Oh, I don't want that. So let me type O, and it comes up with a list of all of the emotes that you can play with. And there's the one again, running away. Let me see now. Tai Chi. There's Tai Chi. That's interesting. Tai Chi. Oh, learn how to type. /TAICHI. Oh, how cool! We'll do some Tai Chi movements while we wait for Rhiannon. Here in the dark. No, we need to do that more. We need to have a loop command, I think. Kirthag shows gratitude to everyone, to every living thing. That's nice. That's cool. Let me see what else we have over here. I haven't really played with any of these, so I'm hoping in the future that we can go ahead and set up macros so I don't have to type all this. I think we will. People are running around. Alms for the poor. I'm poor. Alms for the poor. Oh, I see. That's giving money away. No, I'm not that rich. Even though I am a founder and, at Edelman, I'm not that rich. Sorry. Dance to... Oh, clogging!
Having a good time. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you fine. And I don't hear myself.
Okay.
That's good. Look, I'm clogging.
Clogging.
I am. Look, I'm clogging.
I love the gratitude one. That was great. And I really like the alms for the poor because you should give me money.
I'm giving you enough.
Hey.
Especially now that I've seen the beach. It's like, but
Oh, you don't want to live there. You've been talking about this forest for like ever.
I know.
It's our very first multiplayer. You were, oh my gosh, look at the woods and the forest, the trees. And see, the irony of that is I live on the edge of a national forest, and you live on the beach.
No, I wish I lived on the
Well,
beach.
close enough.
I know.
You have the ability to see it, at least. It takes me days to get to it. So,
Yeah. I
but-
live, I can drive to the beach in like 20 minutes, no problem. So I know.
technically, we visit each other's houses. In real life, we'll have exactly what the other person wants in the game. Are you done yet?
Yeah,
mean,
I think I'm done with the clogging. How do I stop?
what really? It's not stuff.
No, it's looping on itself.
Where are the moats? I forgot how to get the moats to come up.
Oh.
Oh, I was trying to E, and I thought that's not working.
Yeah, okay, it stopped. I picked an emote that doesn't loop.
Oh.
Oh my god, there's face
I
slap.
found- Yes, I see it.
But I don't, that can't be slapping me.
Oh, it is.
Oh no!
Oh, hold on. This is so awesome.
She's gonna slap me. Look at her. Look at her. Nope, you missed.
Wait, let me get a little bit closer here. How close do you have to get? Okay, there.
Nope, you missed.
My gosh, you're gonna be really close.
Yeah, I think you gotta be a bit
this
closer.
is awesome.
And it's actually gonna be a slap to my head, it looks like.
It does. You're good because you're short. Okay, let's go.
It is, it's a
Did I
slap.
get you? Oh, that's so awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Finally.
boss abuse right there.
Boss abuse. This is payback. You know what they say about payback? Oh, that's awesome.
I have a feeling this is going to be something we're going to have to like clip out and make a feature highlight. Rhiannon slaps Kirthag. All right, she's taking it a little too happy now.
Oh, no, seriously, because we've been talking about this for months, and it's finally I have the ability now. It's awesome. What are you doing? Are you picking your nose or something?
No, it's called face palm, where I'm shaking my,
face palming.
in embarrassment.
Oh, it's just too funny. I'm sorry. We really do get easily amused, as painfully aware.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
dev team, for that. Appreciate it. Rhiannon, you got your wish. Well, you know, I got to admit, I mean, I was complaining about not having red hair, and Star did say you're getting your red hair, so I got my red hair. So you get your face slap, okay?
Yeah.
And with my height, it's actually a head slap. So.
Hilarious.
Okay, I gotta wipe the tears from my eyes.
That is funny. Such simple things.
Oh, sunrise.
Oh my gosh, there's just. I remember when they had just a handful, and they were funny, but I thought this could really be funny. Well, apparently, okay.
What is gaze? That
gaze?
Oh,
That would look good on my deck of my house.
yeah. It's like, is there a boat out there? Oh, here's one. This looks. I've seen people doing this on rooftops. The headstand.
Oh, that's exactly what I was trying to do, but my computer's so slow.
Where's my feet? Oh my goodness,
Well,
my feet
I can see
disappeared.
them. Let me get out of your way.
That was weird. Okay, there they are.
Yeah, see, I could see.
Yeah, from that angle, the first time I did it, my feet disappeared. That was weird.
What did your camera angle do? Nothing. Okay.
There she goes.
Ta-da! And she does kind of ta-da. Look how cool I am.
And to make it more realistic, they should have people fall over.
Yeah, really.
They should throw a random fall over on that.
Yeah, and if people my age break a hip. Where's the break a hip thing? Some here.
Yeah, I see having to create macros for this.
Absolutely. I always had macros for the ones that we could do, the bow and the
Oh
different
yeah,
ones.
bow and salute and
There was a
wave.
couple. Yeah, I had macros for those because I used them all the time.
Yeah.
For me, just kind of a heads up for those of you that have painfully slow computers. Sometimes I double click and they work, and sometimes I double click and they don't.
Oh, on the emotes?
Yeah. Oh, she's chicken dancing again. Oh my gosh.
That's funny. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay, here's my response. It's coming if I could ever get it to work. That's
I
crying.
agree. Yeah, that's crying. But this, I think this one is my favorite. That's the laugh.
That's laugh. Oh my god.
Yes, that is belly laugh. They
That's
should
belly
just
laugh.
they should just make that LOL, you know?
Yeah, seriously, that's a good one.
See, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't been, Rhiannon hasn't been in for a while. And whenever I've been streaming, I always just go straight into the the most recent features, like, you know, with combat. I just went straight into combat. And also overloading my house on decoing to see if I could crash it again. So, yeah, we're playing with emotes. We're strange.
Well, see, I like to do slow stuff that won't crash me, and so when I come into games, she's forced to slow down and do really fun stuff. Don't point at me like that. Oh, I see what it is. You can do rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, is that what that is?
Let me see if this
Oh, was
got.
that? Oh,
Yeah,
so that was rock, wasn't it? Yeah.
that was rock, and I did paper before. Scissors. There. Yeah, they've got rock, paper, scissors.
Actually, that's a good way of, you know, making a decision.
It is, but it's funny that they really do. They've done just an excellent job of any game I see that has emotes. I think this is pretty extensive considering, we're still in pre-alpha.
Well, the next step would be synchronizing the emotes between two people.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like partner dancing, waltz, doing the waltz.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Okay, something weird. Oh, apparently do a toast.
Oh yeah, that's one of the special emotes, and
Yeah.
you gotta have a mug for
Yeah,
it to
but
work right.
you know what happened though?
What?
My character got drunk.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out because everything was all fuzzy and the screen started wobbling.
Yep.
I
You
didn't
get
realize this
drunk.
just from a toast.
We're lightweights.
Actually, in real life, I really am.
Me too. The other night I had a glass of wine, and within an hour I had such a buzz I had to sit.
Yeah.
One glass of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sad actually. Okay. What else can we fart around with until I get into my decoing? Because decoing is pretty intensive, and we can do it in the multiplayer mode, but the problem is the places that I want to go anyway to get items to deco, I don't want to hit up in the multiplayer mode because everybody else is getting them.
Yes, I agree with you. Actually, before you came online, that's exactly what I was doing. I was in the single online player, headed for the chests and things that I thought were there before, so I could get some stuff.
Oh, they're in very limited places now.
I noticed that there's a lot less chests around, but I did find one, which I found a fishing rod in. But I thought, okay, and that's where I went to Braemar, and then you showed up online, and that's how, yeah.
Oh,
But
we
I
were
agree.
talking about, oh, follow me. Oops, wait, I'm sorry, I need to walk. For slow
Yeah.
people.
Nah.
Let's come over here because there's a chest over here that should have a dress in it.
Oh, that's right. So, and I also ought to be able to make some. I thought that there are some recipes, right?
Yes,
Just
you
stuff I
should.
haven't learned yet.
Okay, if you hit the R button, it
Uh-huh.
brings up your recipe book,
Uh-huh.
and there are basic recipes in there. So
Okay.
as I just noticed, I'm still walking, and you can hit R and bring up, well, maybe Rhiannon can't, but
Yeah, I cannot
she's gonna
walk
slap
either.
me.
So, yeah, wait, okay, slow down so I can smack you
Yep,
upside the
here's the
head.
chest.
Okay.
So it's right in front of me, and
Tucked
while
here.
you go check it, in tailoring, we don't have dresses. You have to make them.
Oh my goodness, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Let me get my little.
Are you gonna dry loot the chest? I think they were instancing the chests.
Let's see. Oh, there's some flowers I can have for my house. There
No,
is
it's not.
some fruit, and what is this? A fireworks box. There's no dress in here.
Oh, there was, and oh, there was before. Well, maybe they changed the loot around. Because I don't remember there being that's the elderberry plant or
Yeah, there's
something.
elderberry, and there's another one, a royal elderberry,
Uh-huh.
and there is a what's the one that looks good? The immortality fruit tree.
Oh, the one that's like half a heart?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I wanted one, so that's good. But can you not just put stuff on the ground?
Not unless we have to go back to the house for that.
Okay, I was just trying to put the fireworks. I didn't know if you could just drop stuff. I guess the answer is no.
No.
I was trying to put the fire. I don't want a fireworks, so
So just leave it in the chest.
I did. I am. I will.
So now that the chest is closed, I can open it. And all I see is the fireworks, so I'm going to snag that.
Go for it.
And the chest will now respawn. I think they said it's like every 10 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
now we're going to test out the permission stuff with placing things in properties. Yay!
And by the way, do they respawn the same stuff in the chest, or is
Yes, it's the same
Same.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't need to come back there again if I don't want the same stuff. Although actually I want some more of those flowers. I'm going to decorate my house with flowers everywhere.
So over here, we're coming over to Kirthag's property. Me likes. And Rhiannon, if you want to go ahead and just, just for the sake of seeing that you can do it on somebody else's property, you want to plop, you can take the plant away. I don't care. You want to plop
Plant.
one of those plants by my doorstep?
Let's see. I'll try this one.
Because you should be able to, yep, there it is. You should be able to place. And I should be able to pick it up now. I'll give it back to you.
Good. I was going to say, but. I only have 2 plants.
Yep.
And we can try the trade thing. Oh, you can pick it up. Good.
Wait,
we haven't
wow,
done the
it's, hold on. It's not acting fast. It's kind of slow, actually. See, usually you hover your mouse and it changes color, right?
And they don't.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Did it?
Yeah, it did it now.
Did your mouse change color, or did the item change
The
color?
item changed color. It took a
Okay.
few minutes to do it.
Okay.
So, inventory. Durr. I play too many games. Some games it's B, some games it's C, some games it's
Right.
I. All right, so, okay. So yes, she can put something down on my property. I can pick it up. That's awesome. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a secure trade. And from what I understand, I right click on Rhiannon, click on, and a gump or, a context menu will show up, and then I click on trade. And here's the trade box, which looks similar to UO. Well, just not as fancy. And I will drop this on Rhiannon's side, right? Nope. Drop it on my side. There. Okay, so I drop it on my side, and I click on the X. Yep. to check mark. And you should see something. Yep, she accepted it. Our signatures, and boom, secure trade.
And I make
Sweet.
sure that it's there, and it is. Ta-da!
Okay. Sweet. So let's do a secure trade back. So me as a recipient, I can see that, and we can, you know, show the dev people, look, secure trade works.
Oh, okay. So I just right-click you, trade, and let's see, where's the item that I really think you're gonna love?
Not a slap in the head.
And I put it on my side, right?
Yes, you put it on your side.
There.
Ooh, I really want leather boots. Okay, so she clicked there, but if I want to give something back to her, I noticed we can't put gold. I don't
You
see.
have gold? Oh, that's right. You've been around for a while.
Well, actually, I don't know if I have gold. Do I have gold?
Well, we don't start off with any, I don't think.
I thought we started off with 100.
And anymore. I think I read that we don't anymore. Oops,
Oh,
what
joy.
happened?
We
Oh, it
took
was
too long.
moved. No, it was the boots. I moved the boots because they were in my bag. It makes a duplicate. It shows on the trade screen, but it also is in my backpack.
Oh,
And
it's
if I
still in your
moved it-
backpack.
right. And so when I moved it, it removed it out of the trade.
Okay. Well, throw me some boots again.
I did.
I don't see it.
Oh, I know why. Because I haven't clicked the checkbox.
Yep.
Now do they show up? Is that why?
Nope,
Okay.
nothing's there.
It says boots.
A new, oh, wait.
Oh,
A new patch has been released. Restart your client. Those who do not upgrade will not be able to see players in the game who do upgrade.
well, okie dokie.
Okay, so do we want to do that first?
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that first. I'm going to continue the stream because the upgrade, I mean, it's been, it shouldn't be a really big patch. So.
Well, I can start it.
Well, hopefully it's not a really big patch. So we can still talk.
I'm having so much fun. I haven't crashed or anything.
So let's log out, quit. I think my screen is going to go blank here, people, because, you know, it's streaming the game. But hey, you can listen to Rhiannon and I chat.
From what I've heard, that's entertaining. I don't know.
We entertain ourselves.
Right, I was going to say, just me have a blast. I don't really care about anybody else. That's not true.
Okay, so let me close that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share my entire screen for a little bit, so you guys can... Nah, I'm not going to share my screen. I've got stuff I don't want people to see. Excuse me. Basically, I'm just relaunching the client. This should not take long because I actually pay for super duper high speed internet, not just your bare bones broadband. I pay a little bit extra to my cable supplier for some fast internet access.
Well, believe it or not, so did I. We have fiber optics in where we live, but the way they have set it up, unfortunately, is it comes into one location in the house, and everything else has to be wireless. So they did it when we were not here, and fortunately, they put the box in my husband's office, and so I have to be wireless temporarily. But I have a handyman coming over, and I'm drilling a hole in the floor and then running a wire through the ceiling to the router, so I can also be very fast. But not yet.
You did secure your wireless, right? I mean, you passworded it. Okay, good girl.
I did.
Too many people
not had a secure wireless.
I know too many people who don't ever do that.
Yeah. We've got 2 neighbors.
Yeah,
Come on over. I'll let you get on their wireless.
I've got 3 neighbors.
Yeah, it's like, seriously, people.
And it's here we are right now. I'm looking at my iPhone and I've got 3 unsecure networks within at least 50 feet of where I'm sitting. So,
Yeah, always
okay.
secure it, and nobody's name. It's like what my stepmother, I was setting up her wireless setup, and she wanted it to be her name. I said, "Are you kidding?" Yes, that way I won't forget it. Okay. I'm applying 107 to 108. I don't know where you're at.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so right now I am showing you the download. It's applying 108. So it patches up to 108. I think we were at 106 and it did a 107 and then another 108. So it's patching the resources now. And I think, I'm not sure because I did check the options. I am patching the 64-bit version of the game, which is supposed to utilize memory and the resources on my Alienware box pretty damn well.
What it said something about running slower. Was it talking about the patching or talking about the playing? There was
No,
some note about.
loading assets might be
Oh,
slower,
okay.
but once the assets themselves are loaded, it should be fine. So, okay, yeah, it looks like it patched up fine.
For you.
For me.
Oh,
I
see,
did not, that was not a jab at you.
it always is a jab at me, but I'm so used to it. It's just like, that's why the slack. Anyway, so I see that the 64-bit build is an option that it doesn't do it automatically.
No, you have to choose that option, and I did. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys the option screen here. So I chose the 64-bit build. So I'm assuming that the 64 and the 32-bit both come in the patch. And I'm telling the game I want to play the 64-bit. So that's my assumption. I'm also playing with the borderless windows so I can jump from screen to, I'm running with 2 monitors. And yes, I'm helping people with my I'm sharing my bandwidth. But
Well, la-di-da.
But if the bandwidth goes, I'm especially doing this for all of our people down in Australia, okay? For all you people in Oz, I am helping you. You can download from me here in Hawaii.
And I'm not helping squat, so
All right,
you're
so
taking up my slack. I'm loading plots. Are you there yet?
oh, well, I got to go back and save my options, and now I can launch the game.
Oh. Okay.
And I've got to turn off this, so let me hide that. And the game should pop up here any second now.
Motorcycle alert.
Yeah. In about an hour or so, the kids are going to start running their mopeds around. Okay, so let me log in here. Yeesh. This is the only thing I don't like is, I got to go and now have to find my pad. Oh, here we go. I do this every time I stream. Ladies and gentlemen, to save your passwords, it would probably be a really, really good idea to get something called KeePass. KeePass. You should not use the same password for anything. Every password should be unique. And KeePass generates anywhere from 16-bit all the way up to 256-bit encryption. And you never have to know what the password is because you can just copy and paste it from KeePass into your game or website or application or whatever you're running. So go check it out. I tell everybody this because I swear by this software. It is freeware. If you want to donate, by all means. But, you can get the pro version for free or donate. And, sorry, talking too much. You don't even have to have it installed on your computer. I have it on a thumb drive, so it goes with me wherever I go. I never lose any of my passwords. So I'm just going to copy. So if you're worried about keyloggers, the only thing they're going to get is copy paste. And there's my gratuitous plug for the day. So now I'm going to enter. Enter. There. And I'm going to play Kirthag because you're only allowed one character right now. So now I'm loading scene. I'm sorry you're making you wait.
I'm doing inventory control, no problem.
You know you're an Ultima Online player when you have to go and organize your backpack.
It's been driving me nuts because I didn't do it before we started. It's like, okay, good, I can get my backpack straightened out here.
Well, Kirthag blabs. 100%. Boom! There I am in the game.
Short patch.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. It was only two upgrades. Lighting on my face is still funky, but that's all right. I love this building. I don't know why.
Your house?
Yeah, I just love
like
this
it too.
house.
I like the shutters up top that look like they're falling apart.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so dilapidated. It's awesome. Okay. Speaking of inventory, nah, I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm gonna do my crafting and my collecting in solo mode.
Yeah.
Solo online. Now, one of the things that I really am looking forward to is the friends online, where we only play with our friends. So I'm kind of curious to see how that works. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because that just,
that'd be interesting.
yeah, it is. I mean, it's in the very beginning they were only talking about having 3 play modes. They were talking about having an offline mode, and then a single player online, and then a multiplayer online. And there was a whole bunch of discussion about it. And so they came up with a 4th playing mode, which is the friend online. So you can hook up with your friends and only your friends online, which is a really cool concept. And I like that because there are sometimes like Rhiannon, here I am, I want to play with Rhiannon. Rhiannon wants to play with me in the game, but we can't go everywhere because in the MMO, you know, the full world, more or less online, Rhiannon's going to lag out. We go into a dungeon and there's a whole bunch of other people there. Boom, she's going to crash. I know she is. You want to try it?
No. There's real monsters in there.
Yeah.
Spiders and things, and there's no exterminators there in that world.
Well, that's what I am. Well, we're all starting out at the same level. I've not worked on, like I said, I haven't worked on any skills. There she goes. Oh.
I know, I'm hitting the walk. There we go.
Okay, so where do we want to go?
I don't know. What else were we going to show that we needed to show?
We were talking about this before we started streaming. We were doing the trade thing. You were trading back to me before we got rudely interrupted by a patch notice.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's
We love you, Debs.
See, now that I've messed with my inventory, I can't find what I was going to give you. Let's see. You can't have my flowers. There you go. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Trade. And put the item in there. Now, can you see the item before I click the checkbox?
Now I can, yes.
Okay, I think before maybe it was an issue with something else going on.
Yeah, I think because they applied the patch and it's like, okay, people. All right, so then she checkmarked. Now I want to trade something back to her in place of that, so I'm throwing up, and that's awesome. So we're both swapping our boots. You see, what happened is I got boots that are way too big and she got boots that are way too small. So,
Wait a minute. That's not right.
well,
I mean,
you're
look at
bigger
your
than
son.
me. So we both checked and there's our signatures and bam, we got a trade.
We got a trade. So now we're so stupid boots. Smelly boots.
Hey, I didn't wear them. Are you sure you didn't go walking on the beach with these? I mean, wet leather smells bad.
I'm not gonna say a word. Okay, so now we did that. One thing that we might look at, or you might, and maybe you already know the answer to this, is these islands, are they supposed to have towns in them?
I don't know. Let's go and explore your island.
I went everywhere and I tried to follow the little map thing. I thought maybe I'm just, totally clueless. I climbed all the way to the top and I couldn't find anything.
Oh, you mean you want to go to overhead map?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just that all I'm saying is I went on my island and I looked all around it. All I see are houses. I never found a town. I found what I thought was a town, but it's a castle.
Oh, I know why. Okay, what they've done, what the developers have done, is they have created instances that is nothing but player housing. Think of it like Malus without Luna and Umbra.
Well, I didn't know if you knew for sure or if it was just me being clueless, which is normal, and lost, which is normal. I thought, okay, there's got to be somewhere on this island, but I didn't explore the whole thing. I just went up to the top of what I thought maybe where the town was based on what I thought my map was telling me. But apparently the whole island is the whole town, I guess.
Yeah, I'm thinking all they did was they just created islands for housing because more and more people are, want to play with houses, of course. I mean, that's the big thing is housing. Um, I do know, yeah, they were creating some islands for player towns.
Well, the other thing that we need to probably do is you need to show that the new overmap.
Yeah, I guess we need to do that. So let's go running out of Braemar. Or walking out of Braemar.
Sondering out of. I also wanted to check and see how we look walking because remember that was a big issue before.
Oh yeah, we had some very rude comments about females'
Well,
gait.
you know what I'm seeing right now is from the back, I look about 7 or 8 months pregnant. We waddle a little bit. Before it was a swagger.
Yeah, or
Now it's
it
more of
was
a
it
walk.
was a swagger with a stick up our butts.
Yeah, it's if they've changed it at all, I would say it's only moderately better. Just my
Well,
opinion.
actually, it was I did provide feedback. I think it was R6. No,
Yeah,
the release before that it was
5.
R5,
Yeah.
and they actually put a circular sway into female hips, and it actually looked right. And I made a comment of that. Yeah, it looks a little. Yeah, it looks like you're waddling.
Yeah, I'm about 7 months pregnant. By the way, we lost our party status when we
Yeah,
left
when we
Cape
rebooted.
Town.
So let me. Oh gosh, how do I do that again? Oh, that's right. O. No, not O. P. Ooh. Instructions. Instructions help.
Ooh, great big deer. Hurry.
Don't tell me you want to kill the stag.
No, I want to look at it.
Well,
I just want to.
okay, we'll go over there. So that we can show the world what a stag looks like.
I haven't seen one yet, so.
Oh, is he the one that goes around in circles?
Oh, apparently so.
Yeah, he's a little
Is he
stuck.
stuck?
Yeah. Oh, see, they
But he'll
run
look out, he goes
away.
away. Oh, he's running away.
Yep, they run away.
Heck. And I've got the overhead names on, so it tells me in case I'm stupid. This is a stag.
Yeah, I have overhead names on too, so.
Okay. Come here, we just want to feed you. Wah!
Oh, he just ran right through
Just
me.
ran into you.
Yeah, they're kind of working on collision.
Yeah. It's
Hold
okay.
on.
I just hadn't seen one yet, so that's cool. No, I don't want to kill him or anything. Oh, look at this. This house here has got all this stuff. I wonder if we could use it.
Well,
Probably
that
not.
depends.
Probably not, since we're not friends, but we'll try it and see. Oh, my mouse came up.
Yep.
Whoa.
They haven't set permissions.
Right.
So yeah, we can
Okay.
craft at our neighbor's house.
Cool. Kind of a little. Yeah. Don't tell anyone. We could come here. Whoops.
No, I think that's how it's been through all the releases, you know, and that's why some people, they would go around and just like buy up all of the crafting stations so that their neighbors could all craft at their house. Now, I'm still trying to find the place to make parties. Here we go, parties. Press F. F for friends.
Oh, right. Get your friends list to make a party.
Yeah. So, nope, this one. So, no, that's whisper. I don't want to whisper, you silly thing. Okay, wait. Oh, that's ridiculous. What they should do is make it part of the context where I right-click on you and it says right there, add to party. That would make it so much easier. Rhiannon Stratix.
And I believe it gives me a dialog box, I think.
Well, you know what? Why don't you make me a friend? Would you add me to the party?
Yeah, because it's not.
Oh, no, that's...
Nothing happened. All right, let's do party. Invite a player. I'll do you since you're shorter. I didn't mean it that way.
Okay, so here is the gump that says Rhiannon has invited me to join her party. As long as there's good food.
There's great food.
Awesome.
Great food. What I really like is these little buttons. I have leave party, kick player.
That's figuratively, not literally.
And I'm going to make you the leader.
Oh,
because
gee.
you're just a natural leader.
No, I'm not.
There you go.
I always get put in that position. Doesn't mean I'm
Now,
natural.
Did it give you an option, or did it just say
Nope, no option.
no option? So I can make you leader without your permission.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, how do I know that I'm the leader of the party?
Well, I bet if
let's
you
click
select
on
friends
F.
list. There you go.
Yeah, and there it is. It says right there I'm the leader of the party.
Yeah. So I can make you leader without you knowing it. Aha.
Aha.
Make a note. So I can zap you from any place that you're doing anything in the world to where I am at without your permission, and I can make you leader of a party without your permission. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Look at the stag running. Oh, that's cool. He's coming up to us.
She said something about food?
Yeah. I want in the party. Is it a stag party? Woohoo!
Oh my god.
Okay.
She's quick and she's dirty.
We're gonna. Oh, there he goes. I mean, I do have to admit the stag's animation is a lot better than it was before. Now, I do know that they made a note in R7 release that they have some new artwork for what animals?
Bear and
stag, right?
I don't know.
Oh no, I don't want to go there. Don't go there. Stop. Aw. Excuse me.
Are you screwing up?
No, I hit the wrong button on my browser and it took me all the way back to the Shroud of the Avatar homepage at www.shroudoftheavatar.com. Okay. Gratuitous plug.
Well, we are kind of playing the game. I just pulled it up and find out which ones they've changed. Animals. Wolves and dogs.
Wolves and dogs?
Wait, I'm sorry. Stag and bear are now complete. Canines, wolves and dogs will start going on the release date. Sorry, I didn't read ahead enough. Okay.
So this is what the stag is supposed to look like, and I'd love to get a shot of him in the sunlight, but he keeps running away like a stag should.
Well, except for me.
Well, I gotta admit, the animation's a lot better than it was before.
Yeah, I didn't see it before, so
don't poop. Okay. Yeah, we've got a little bit of something to do with, you know, the texture of the ground he's following a little too rigidly. There he goes up and down. But he does look good. See how he's kind of going up and down like a boat on waves? He's too rigid. I hope they work on that. Okay, so let's go explore.
Okay.
Oh, we want to
Right.
do the overhead. That's right. So let's walk out of town. We'll go this way, yeah.
Which way?
This way, follow me. Because
Well, it's hard
it's...
when you could go one way and stop and turn around. I run into you.
Sorry.
No problem. Leader.
Yeah. So let me give you a tour of Braemar. We are walking out of the town now and actually into a lot of where a lot of people can build houses. And I've already seen some complaints on the forum saying, "Oh, there's no housing." Look at all this open space, people. There is housing. Okay. Come to Braemar.
Or check the islands. At least this morning, when I got to the island, not this morning, this afternoon, when I got to the island I'm on, it said there were 17 houses available.
And the way to do that is once you enter into an instance, depending on where you enter from though, once you enter the instance, there's usually a town crier there, and you can ask him about the housing, and he will tell you how many lots are open in a given in that area or in that instance. So
Oh, look at that. His outfit. Very nice.
yep.
Someone taking a nap here.
Yeah,
I think I'll just
AFK.
sit here in the middle of the road and take a nap.
No, he's looking at trees. See that? He was looking at trees. Why don't you come and walk up on the side of me, because I feel very, very awkward. There you are. Okay, there we go. I was feeling really, really awkward.
I was really close behind you. It's just that you couldn't see me there. Plus, you know it's going to take me longer to load the map than it is you.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I'll be ahead of you a little bit.
One thing that really gets me is the falling leaves.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty good.
there we go.
Yep. Darkness, and now we're loading. We're going to what a lot of people, well, I'm not going to say a lot. Some people are complaining that they totally hate the overhead map. It kills their immersion. They don't like it, blah, blah, blah. I can see their point of view. This is the overhead map, okay? Let me zoom out. And, oh, look, it is showing you.
Oh, good. It said that it would. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, you're walking down to Braemar from nowhere. So you can see your friends. Okay, that's cool. Now I want to see my enemies.
You can only see your. Actually, I think it's either party or friends. I can't remember.
Okay. Because what I would like to see are allies, and enemies. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll come in a future release.
That would be too many. That's going to eventually be too many people.
Oops. 1 second, folks. I've got something coming through on Skype I need to take care of real quick. Accept, and let me send him a message real quick. So you're going to hear some card shuffling here.
If you would just mute yourself, we wouldn't have to put up.
I'm sorry. Let me mute, okay? Can you hear me?
We'll be back after this commercial. Yes, we can.
Oh, well, I hit the mute button on my headset. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Oh, God, fun it. All right, I will.
Her words are so funny.
What? I'm from Hawaii. All right, I'm going to mute here.
Yes. Yeah. Hour's fine. That's 7:45 my time.
Bing! Hello, everybody. I'm back. Okay. So, Rhiannon, how did you get to your little island?
How did I get to my little island? Well, from this on this overland map, it was really hard because you have to go to Knights. Help me, Knights, whatever it's called.
Kingsport?
Kingsport. I knew it was something like that.
And
You
that's
go to Kingsport and you pick up a little dinghy there on the shore, and I double clicked it and it took me to the island that I ended up on.
okay.
Now
So,
there were different dinghies. I didn't tell you, but I think the dinghies take you to the different islands.
okay, that was
But
weird.
I'm only guessing.
Okay, so I'm going to walk up this little itty bitty icon is me. And eventually that's going to change to a 3D caricature of me,
Really?
I hope. But right now we're stuck with little flags. So this little itty bitty gold and silver shield is me, and that big giant green flag that's chasing me is Rhiannon.
It's funny because it's opposite for me, obviously, because I'm on the other side. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
you're on the
I
other
just
side.
zoomed past you.
So I'm just gonna run up the road here to this fork, and then I'm gonna go over here to Kingsport, which is on the eastern side of the island that we're on right now. And you see all these right now, and this is something that's being screamed about all over the forums, is to please, please, please put English names. I think we're going to get a rollover because Runic, a lot of people can't read. So, but I know where everything is. So this is Kingsport over here. And just walk on over here or float. And Rhiannon's on one of these cute little islands. There's 3 little islands over here.
And you know I forgot which one it is, right?
Of course. Oh, 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 the sun is setting.
Where?
See the shadows
I
getting
can't.
longer?
Yeah, but I can't. My control is really poor on the overhead. It's very slow.
Yeah. It's kind of slow for me, and the graphics, I mean, I can't zoom out. You can't view to the horizon. You can only zoom in pretty close, or you can zoom out
Yeah.
and you don't see horizon
Yeah.
lines. So
There's a little dungeon right there too that I wanted to point out. I don't know if you saw it on yours.
oh yeah, we passed it.
Okay.
Here's
All right.
another little village, and Owl's Head is up here, and here's a dungeon over here in a cave, and there's a little town here. And I think Paxlar's village is being set up somewhere over here to the west. But to get into the city from overhead map, well, I wonder if I can, nope, can't get to the islands from overhead. You have to go through Kingsport. So double click on Kingsport, and now it's going to load the scene. Do, 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 do. And I wonder, Kingsport is one of the main cities, so it's probably going to be really, really laggy.
Well, it seems to me that where it brings you in at, it's not too bad because you're down on the docks, I think.
Oh, down. Oh, yeah, because it doesn't bring you up by the moon gate. It'll bring you in down. Yeah, it should bring
They
you down by the
changed that.
docks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. And then I just kind of trotted down there and double clicked on a dinghy, and next thing I know, I was on an island. It happened that quickly. I'm like, oh, I guess that's where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah,
And there
because
were,
the 2 main cities are, well, the main city where everybody starts off is Owl's Head.
yeah.
And then the secondary city that everybody is in love with is Kingsport, and that's because of the boats. Oh, check out the lighthouse.
Well, if
Oh,
I can
that's
get in.
nice.
Oh, is it nighttime?
Yes, it's
Oh,
nighttime.
that's cool. I saw that earlier. It's really neat. Everybody that has and on the islands too, if you have a lighthouse, everybody's lights twirling around. It's very cool looking. on my
that
island.
would be aggravating if there's more than one lighthouse, though.
Oh, there was, and it really looked cool because the way the houses are spaced,
Oh, there are
it
two
kind of
lighthouses.
it's like a perimeter, and I'm there now finally. Well, sort of.
Yeah, she's loading. So I'm watching this lighthouse spin around, and the thing I don't like is it looks like it's synced with the other lighthouse, so they're spinning at the same angle. That would irritate me. That's a little too synced. I wonder, can you turn off the light in your lighthouse?
Well, we don't know since we don't have one.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I like my rustic house, which I'm gonna go
Oh,
and
I'm running
overload.
again. Ugh, what a pain. So if you go to the overhead map, then it also again makes you run. It's a default.
Yeah, I think it's when you bounce instances. Oh no, they're not synchronized. You can tell by the angle of the beam. Oh, there's three. There's a third one back there.
Are you done?
Wait, I'm zooming out as far as I can.
Well,
That's
you can
pretty
see them,
cool.
and on the island you can see them very cool because the way the island is curved, and
Uh-huh.
you just stand and look at all the lighthouses, and they're all really, really cool.
Okay, well, you show me the dinghy that you jumped on.
Well, I'll try. I can't remember the name of my island either.
Oh, it started with a P. It was 2 words.
Yeah, 2 words. Oh gosh, I don't have my. Let me pull it up.
Well,
I
you know
know
what?
that.
You can go /home real quick, and then I can pull you back.
Well, it takes so long to load, and I have the documents pulled up on my phone, so I can tell us what's where. Trailer, character, target. Oh, come on.
Oh, these are one of the new row homes right here. That's nice.
I've heard a lot of people say they really like them.
That's really cool. Well, how many stories is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 stories. Wow. I still like my rustic house. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear the reggae music in the background, that's my neighbor testing his stereo.
Oh my gosh.
That's how sensitive this mic is, and I really tried to tweak it so you don't hear everything that's going on in Whitmore Village, Hawaii. And I do live in a village.
Okay. My island is Port Merren, Merren.
Okay, see, I said so. It started with a P. It was 2 words.
Yes, she remembers more than I do. She's younger than me, so.
Oh, shut up. I'm not that much. We're middle-aged. And that's all we need. No, I am...
No, I am third aged. I'm sorry. I'm living to be 125.
I'm
Third age.
I'm 16 again.
You're 16 again?
I'm 16 for the 30th time.
My husband has anniversaries of his 40th birthday now.
Oh, I
I
see.
won't tell you how many he's into, so gives too much away. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for those little. I think they're down.
There's a dinghy over there, but we can swim to it.
Yeah, go ahead. I tried earlier on my island. I got in the water, and instead of swimming, I walked. It's like, I don't know if because it was shallow or.
Well, here, I'm going to jump in the water over here.
You're going to swim to it while I walk around to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope there's no sharks. Ta-da! I'm swimming. Oh, look, it's a breaststroke. Doo-doo-doo. Swimming.
Actually, I will get down.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just get. Oh. I did watch, Finding Nemo the other night. I have a Disney collection, people. See, I'm still 16 for the 30th time, but I love my Disney movies. Just keep swimming. Just keep.
I'm still trying to get down there. Oh, I think I have to walk across here. I'm on the bridge. I'm on the bridge.
There's the ladder, and boom, I'm on the dock, and here I am by a little dinghy.
But see, can you tell there's no way to tell what island you're going to land on, I don't think.
Well, I haven't clicked the dinghy yet. Oh, there's
signs.
Rhiannon. Wow, the seagulls are loud. Are you just going to jump there?
I don't know if I can I?
Yeah, you can just walk right off there.
There we go. Okay. Where are you at? I don't see you.
I'm at the end of the dock from you, right? And
Oh, there you
just
are, right here in
keep
front
walking. Yeah.
of my face. Oh,
So,
what's here?
oh,
So
and that's the ferry to Port Mirren. I just double clicked it and I'm going. It's
see, there's
loading the
no
scene.
way. I think there may be other ones.
Oh, I'm sure the other
Other
ones will take you
islands.
maybe to one of the other little islands, because I think they said that they were allowing housing on the different little
The
islands.
different ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Okay, and here's the town crier. Like I said earlier, you know, at the main entrance of a lot of instances or towns or housing areas, there's a town crier. And what do you say? Just housing? Oh
You can
no.
say anything to him and he'll tell you how many houses. That's what happened to me.
Okay, so I'll type news, which is really fun. Oh, well, I'm talking to just the world and nothing's happening, so I guess I need to double click him. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There are 45 lots available in Port Mirren, so if anybody
Whoa.
wants beachfront property,
Really? There was, I'm not kid you not, it said 17.
well, I double clicked him and he said
Yeah,
45.
I see 45 for me too, so he was lying to me earlier.
Unless people moved.
They all left me? Am I all alone on my own island?
Hey, who doesn't want their own? No,
Seriously.
there's a castle over here. This is a lord's castle. I could see that, or a baron, or a duke, or somebody.
That's what I thought was actually the town. I ran. There we go again. I'm running again.
Oh,
I had run up there and I thought, oh, this must be the town because
oh,
it's
this
so
is
huge.
interesting. Somebody planted a boat here.
What?
Yeah, see, this is a housing lot.
Yeah, this is a housing lot and somebody get a boat. Oh, I wonder if it's Lord British. Let's go see.
I'm checking. This belongs to Natalie Ross.
So anybody can have one of those?
I guess she chose to have a big boat.
It's a water city lot.
Yeah, that's a city lot. You have, I think, a village.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, isn't she special? She got a big boat.
Wow, this is like pretty cool. I don't see any lighthouses though. I love the sky. And there's the shattered moon. Z, plural. The other moon is on the back side. You can't see it.
Oh, okay. If you will turn around the other way where we came from,
Oh,
you'll
there we
see
go. There's a lighthouse. Oh, and your house is in that direction, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it is.
Yeah, I kind of recognize the
I
shoreline.
kind of remember like when you come off the boat, I went left. And it seems to me like there was like one larger house and this is the water I walked through that I thought, well, I'll try swimming because I had never done it before. And I just walked. Well, I'm lagging really slowly. I don't know if you are, but I am.
No, I'm swimming.
If you're regular speed, that probably means I'm gonna crash here before long.
Well, I'm walking. Or I mean, I'm not. I'm.
You're wadding?
I'm moving at walking speed while I'm swimming.
Now let me.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, now I hit shallow because my butt showed up in the air. And now I'm walking.
So when you're in fast mode, do you swim fast? Or can you swim fast, slow, different speeds?
So what is that? /run, right? So let me see if I can swim faster. Whoops.
So it's my first time to swim too. And
yeah, I'm breaststroking faster.
Okay, so good. You have different speeds. I never liked that when you have one speed of swimming. Yeah, there was a couple empty spots there.
Ta-da! Well, I am so catching up to you.
I'm running now. This is weird because I thought that my house was just right around the corner from where you come on at, but no, I'm not so thinking so. One thing I wish that we kind of had, and maybe there's a way that they're going to put this in, is when you're in a certain area, like on an island or in a town, there's a map for that. So I can tell where I'm at. And I don't know if I've read anything about that.
No, I don't think so. I know some people, I'm actually thinking that some people are going to be drawing their own maps.
Well, I know that Richard had talked about that before, that he didn't want to handhold people at the same time. It's like I said, I was looking everywhere for the town here in this island, and it would have been nice to know there wasn't one, or there was one. I can't even find my own house. This is sad.
Well, you know what?
I know I can do home and end up there.
Yeah. See, now I'm totally running through the water here, so it must be pretty shallow. Oh, now I'm swimming. So it
Yeah,
must
there
have
must
gotten deep.
different depths. Huh.
Now I'm running
This
through
is
the water
really odd.
again.
I wonder if you come into different places in these islands.
Well, if you came up by the town crier
All right.
the first time,
Maybe I'm thinking here.
but we're running all over the island now.
Right. And I can't find my house. That's kind of curious. I'm usually not that bad.
Excuse me.
So
Ta-da, here I
I
am.
wonder, you know what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go to my house and see if we're in a different instance. You know what I
No,
mean?
no. Housing is supposed to be
It's
throughout all
not,
the
it's all the
instances.
same. Well, I
Yeah.
swear it was right to the left of where you come in at.
Unless the patch wiped things out.
Oh.
It could be.
Well, you know what? There's one way to find out.
Slash home, girl.
It did.
You don't have a home.
I don't have a home.
You are homeless.
Why did you have a house, though?
Because I'm Kirthag.
That is not an answer. Come over here and look at. Come here and
Oh,
look at the dawn.
sunrise! Oh my god! Oh
Look
my
at the
god! This
dawn
is
while
so
I grab
pretty.
a house. I'm gonna grab a house on the beach over here. Ooh, maybe I should do it.
Ooh, this is pretty.
I have to decide which I want my house for.
Wasn't your house like over here where this lighthouse is actually?
It was close, but I think I'm gonna take this one over right over here on this little jut out.
Oh, on the jetty here?
And yeah, that way I can see the big boat.
Oh, look at the sunrise.
So I was thinking like right here. What do you think it would be looking like?
Oh, pretty,
Here.
pretty, pretty.
This one?
I'm just gawking at sunrise right now.
It's
Don't
okay.
mind me.
I'm just looking at
Although, okay, here's an issue that I have. The
what's
water reflection does not
Oh.
match where the sun is coming
yeah,
up.
I know.
We're a little skewed here, folks. So, I mean, I love the lighting. I love the coloring. I love the sun rays, which is what had me totally awestruck in the first release when I saw the sunrise. I was like, speechless. If you ever, if I ever can be speechless.
Okay.
Oh, you just killed my sunrise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I had to get my house because I thought, what happens if I don't get it? Let's see.
And that's probably why there's 45 houses available here.
I'm sure it is. Something. I'm giving you permission. Hang on.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. The reflection of the water is not matching up where the sun is coming up, so that kind of needs to be fixed. But this is an awesome shot right here. Screenshot! I have Windows 8, so I haven't set up all my quick keys yet. I'm going to have to come back here, or you can actually take a screenshot. It's your house.
Well, I could take a screenshot if I could actually run software for it. I mean, I can take a screenshot and paste it later, but this is my spot. I like this. Sunrises and sunset at this house are awesome.
Yeah. Especially on the water once they get the water reflection lined up with the actual sun.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, I like that. This is fine.
This is nice.
Yeah, and there's another one like right on that other point, which would be nice too, a little bit closer, which I may, I just wanted to get something since I didn't have a house anymore. I freaked. Since people were talking about having no houses. And I haven't even got to decorate yet.
Yep. Well, it's like I said, and you know, way back when we were, you know, really starting out with Shot of the Avatar and, you know, making our contributions. I don't need the water house, so that is yours. All
She
you,
she loves me. She really, really loves me.
even though she slaps my head.
You
Um,
deserve it. You deserve it. That's all I'm saying.
so, you know, it's this is really a cute little house.
I just adore it.
You know what? Let me check the founder thing and see which houseboat I'm going to be giving to you. Dun, dun, dun. And I am an Edelman founder. So let me, oh no.
Actually, I think that's what it is. Let me see.
Pledges.
Yeah, this is an Edelman Founder Village House.
Okay, so this is the one that you're going to be getting. And you
Yeah.
need to purchase the plot.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean,
Can
that's...
I borrow a few $100? Just kidding. Okay, got a plant on my deck. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the waterfront cabana. That's what this is.
Waterfront cabana.
Yep. A waterfront German-style cabana sitting on stilts in the water, attached to your village property by a bridge. So,
Yep, right
what
there's the
that
bridge.
is what that is saying is you have to have a village property lot. Okay? A lot of people get confused, and this was something that I did note across the board, you know, reading into the forums and talking to other people about Shroud of the Avatar and the pledge levels, is people are really, really confused about how the housing dynamic works. So the way housing works, it actually consists of, at the very basics, two parts. One part is a lot, one part is a house deed, or you can call it architectural plans. Just as in, you know, when you're building your own home, you have to first of all own the land that you're going to build on, and then you have to have the plans to build the house. She's making monkey shines while I'm dictating. So, you know, you have to first of all own the land, and in Shroud of the Avatar, that is called lot. So you have everything from village all the way up to city lots. Now, once you have your lot, and in Rhiannon's case, she has to have a village lot, then you have your plans or your house deed that you can put on that lot. So that's what you're getting, girl. I'm giving you the deed. You have to get your own lot. Is anybody else confused? She's clogging.
Actually, it's called the Dance 2. Oh dear, how do I stop? I can't
Just pick an emote that
anything else.
doesn't loop, because this one loops. Yeah. What's the one that I really like? Oh yeah, she delivers a slap to the face. Okay, thank you very much. That'll stop you.
It stopped. Okay. Thank you for the housing tutorial, but you're right. It's very confusing, and it didn't make sense to me either at first. It's like, wait a minute, that
Yeah, because it's the way
no
this
place
is
to put it.
worded. The way this is worded is like it has to be attached to my village property, but that was confusing, especially for a lot of us who actually qualified for this, because I have seen this asked by many people. So how am I going to be able to place this to something that's attached to my village lot as a founder, you know?
Yeah, I think it's confusing because of the way we've been doing these pre-alpha tests. You walk up and you double click a sign and you pick in the house. You get, then, you know, the property becomes yours, and then you get to choose what kind of house you want on it. I think that's been confusing. And if you translate that into what the real game is going to be, you've got to pick the property, and then you're going to have to put a house on the property.
Right. So
You have to pay
right
for
now, because it is pre-alpha and we're testing, so we get open doors to everything on the planet. You know, any skill system, any item, I mean, nobody's limited at this time. We can do anything. But I think once they start putting in the account restrictions, as in, I'm a founder, at Edelman, and you're a founder at what, Adventurer, I think it is?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm higher than that now, but
Oh,
I don't
okay.
remember what.
Yay! Hey,
Not much. Not much.
you might actually qualify for the rustic house in the city or the row home.
I think you got to be 500 for that, right?
No, 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 no. They made it much, much lower. You got to read the
I'll double check.
where is it? They said they were making it live. Where is it? I don't think it's on the website yet. But they did talk about making it lower.
I'm sure I'm way below whatever it is, but that doesn't matter.
Hold on. It is on Stratix, where I made the post. Because that was a huge announcement they made right before E3. That was a pretty big announcement. Oh, by the way, they were named the best indie MMO at E3 by MMORPG.
Isn't that awesome? I saw that.
Yeah, people are really kind of excited about Shroud. Now I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, this is a cool game. And they'll go check out the forums and they see all these haters on there. Don't listen to the forums. Listen to us. But anyway, yeah, there's new pledge tiers and rewards for SOTA backers. The Star Long, who's also Lord Blackthorn to Ultima Online people. He made this huge mega post about the tiers and new awards, and it's the new housing type. And let me think. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it can be bought. It's not being awarded. But I know they're making it less expensive than a lot of other houses. So it's not being awarded. It's something that you can buy. Pledges. Add-ons. Where is it? Homes, homes, homes. Where are the deeds? Deeds. They're up higher.
You can hear your mouse wheel scrolling.
Yeah, the poor thing, it needs to be oiled. It's squeaky. I do a lot of scrolling. Those are digital certificate. Where's the lots? Tools. Here we go. Property deeds. Okay. So it's $165 for a village lot property deed. And that's what you need in order to plant this house.
Ah, I can handle that.
So, yeah, $165, which you will have to buy through the store.
I can do that.
Okay.
I end up right here on this little island.
Because, yeah, what they did with the row lot, which is only available in cities, by the way, is that's $85. And you get a row lot, and you're basically going to live in a row home in a city.
Oh, I see. I wondered what they were. I haven't looked at what you're looking at, so thank you for checking that out and telling us all.
I'm actually at the add-on store for Shroud of the Avatar. Let me do this, and I'm gonna add this here. Wait. I'll hide this in a minute. But this is the add-on store. Hello, make it. I'm trying to zoom into it. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, so, well, that's too much. All right. So for people watching the stream, this is how housing ownership works in Shroud of the Avatar. Again, you have to have two pieces. You have to have the lot, which you can buy online, property deeds. The least expensive one is the row lot, which is in a city, and only in certain cities is that going to be available. We don't know which yet, but you can buy this lot. Or village, which is what Rhiannon needs in order to plant the house I'm giving her, or the deed that I'm giving her, and then the town size, which is slightly bigger, and the city lot, which is like really, really huge for castles and, you know, all those rich people out there. You can see the prices here: 85, 165, 450, and 1050. Now, once you have the lot, and you go when they go public, and they start saying, okay, everybody, we're going to open up housing, and they're going to say, because founders and benefactors and people who are, you know, have participated in helping raise the funds for this game, we're all going to get priority. They're going to say, okay, so-and-so, they're going to start from like the rich mucky muck dukes and barons and people and trickle down to all of us kind of mediocre people, and then go all the way down to the really poor people. Or, you know, people who didn't donate that much. I'm sorry, poor is really bad. But they're going to, you know, have housing release times and dates and everything. And they are promising that there will be even more lots after that for people to earn housing and earn the lots. So technically, Rhiannon, you don't have to buy a village deed. You can wait.
I could risk the not having a spot to put my place. I don't think so.
Yeah. So
I want to guarantee the spot.
So that's what you're going to have to do, is buy the lot, and people will get, then you can also buy the deeds. And the deeds are, here we go, row homes for the row lot. Now, villages, you can place all kinds of other houses, and etc., and just keep going down. And it's all in the store. And the URL is shroudoftheavatar.com. And you just click on the link over here that says store. Pledges, add-ons, stretch goals. Ta-da! That's how you do it. But it's, again, two parts. Now, if you get a basement, that is a third part. That is yet another architectural plan or deed that you need for the basement. So, like I have as an Edelman, I'll use that because that's what I have. So here as an Edelman, here we go. Founder, okay. I'm getting a village deed, rent-free. So that means I don't have to pay rent to the city for my lot. Does that make sense? I guess so. So Rhiannon, when you buy your village deed, your lot deed, you're going to have to pay taxes on that puppy.
So how could I avoid that?
You have to donate.
No, I'm asking you. I mean, let's say I have the money and I want to avoid that. What would I have to do to take what I currently have and not ever have to give money?
Okay, if you want to be like me, no, in order to avoid the taxes or the rent, you have to be a backer, and you have to pledge up to, at this point, $575.
But if you already have donated money, you could do just 500, right?
That depends on your account. You have to remember, you're a founder like I am.
Right.
Okay. We only have to pay up to $500.
Right.
People who are benefactor, I think they're $550, and then I think now it's $575. So the sooner you act and kick in if you want to, the sooner you can get your rent-free type of deed for, well, here at Edelman, it's a village. And I think it's what, Citizen is also a village. Okay, so that's rent free. Okay, rent free. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, so what, this is going to be a subscription based game. No, it's not. You don't have to pay a subscription to play this game. If you want the perks, you got to pay a fee for it. And that's how Shroud of the Avatar is going to make its money, is with the perks. You know, all the people who actually go out and buy a village deed and, you know, they got to pay rent on it. And then they want a vendor. Well, then you got to pay a commission for the vendor. Whereas at Edelman level, I don't have to. I'm going to have a vendor free, sort of.
Now, it's my understanding that all these things you're talking about can be paid for with in-game gold if you are wanting to hack it out and earn it.
Yep, you can. It'll take some time from what I understand, but yes, you can earn, or somewhere in, they haven't worked it out or explained to us how that's going to work yet, but I'm sure there's going to be somewhere where you can hire a vendor for your home once you have a home. And well, then you're going to have to pay a commission to keep that vendor there. So anything that the vendor sells, he will take a percentage of as commission, which will be your fee for keeping him. Sort of real life a little bit. Where is it? Here we go. Here are the founders. So I get this fancy home, the cabana, which I'm going to give to my very good friend Rhiannon, who's not going to slap my head too much.
Probably not at all after I get the house.
Okay. So that's right there is going to save her a lot of money, because this she cannot get. She cannot buy this. This is a gift to founders at this level, and well, she's my friend and cohort and guinea pig. So so see right here, it says village waterfront lots are available. Village, town, or city property deed holders. Early founders and higher value pledges have lot selection priority. So Rhiannon, you're going to get priority for finding, hopefully, your little spot of paradise there on your island.
Yay!
Over and above other people who don't. You're not going to get my priority. You're going to get your priority once you have the village deed. Or the lot deed.
Priority based on when you did your donation?
When and how much you donated.
When and how much? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I donated really early, but really tiny.
Yeah, I will admit,
there.
I did not have like $500 I could just throw down all at one time. I started off and then I upgraded to the point I am now. Plus, I've bought some other things and stuff and whatnot. I won't show you because I wanted it. And then I did some testing with the credits about like turning something in I didn't want to get something else I wanted. So there's all kinds of things that's going on with my personal rewards for the game. But
Whoa! They just jumped over my head.
oh, I should look at the game. But that's, housing works in parts. You have your land, you have your house plans, and then you have your basement plans. And that's how I'm keeping it straight in my head. It's all in the vernacular, you know, the words that are being used. I know a lot of people who are very keen on the housing in this game are Ultima Online players. And in Ultima Online, there's no such thing as having a fixed lot. It's just if the space is open enough and you have a deed for, or you can build that house, bam, you got a house. As long as you have the gold in the bank and the space is there. With Shroud, due to the mechanics of, you know, instancing and city space, and they've said, okay, we're going to make everything a lot, and you have to own the lot, plus you have to have the deed for your house or your basement, and go from there. Make sense? If not, send me a message on stratix.com. Stratix.com, go to the community and look me up and send me a message, and I'll try to explain the best I can.
While you're sitting with your back to the ocean, I'm seeing mist come off of the ocean and come ashore.
Ooh, it's a fog.
Yeah, not like a real thick fog, but like a little, like I could see mist down by that big ship.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it just kind of floats by and goes ashore, and then another one comes by.
Well, that could actually be called sea spray.
Could.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it too, but like little misty clouds. But it doesn't make sense because there's no big